Yeah, I'm Hippinator. I run multiple categories in this game.
Hello, I'm Sam. I also run multiple categories in this game, and I'm here to commentate for Fabio and Ozmourn, speedrunning, racing, Superliminal, glitchless today. Ozmourn, Fabio, would you like to introduce yourselves? Ozmourn?
Yeah, I'm Ozmourn. Currently, I hold 5th place in this category with my PB of 22:03. And Fabio is reaching really, really close up behind me. So this better be a tense race for the two of us.
Yeah, I'm Fabio, or Fabio8000. I'm holding the 6th place in Superliminal Glitchless with a time of 22:07. So I think it's 4 seconds between both of us. I think that would be a pretty insane race.
Yeah. So should we start now? Are you guys ready?
Yes.
Yeah. Ozmourn?
Ready on my end.
Cool.
Yeah.
So let's start in 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, so Superliminal is a perspective-based puzzler. So we are going to see objects being resized as the main mechanic, as you'll see on Fabio's and Ozmourn's stream in a moment. So a lot of the run is based around resizing as fast as possible. And the other main component is actually just pure movement. Like 95% of the run is just being able to move really quickly.
Yes, I agree. Especially in an induction, there's a lot of movement, puzzles.
Oh yeah, it's a super reset-heavy level. So we'll see Fabio come up to a cheese where he'll show off how to resize quickly. Resize just above yourself, hopefully like with a short amount of height. So it'll fall towards you and resize quickly. Do you think any of them are going to do? No, neither of them did the jump. There's some really hard strats nowadays in induction.
Yeah. Especially with the new world record.
Yeah. So we're gonna see a sign coming up. Maybe one of them is gonna resize while walking. No, neither of them did. So you can resize from below. You don't have to resize. It will have the perfect size when you grab it.
Yeah. And seems about they're almost at equal pace right now. Ozmourn seems 1 second behind, I guess. But it's a close race right now. Cannot say anything about the race until the later levels like Dollhouse and Labyrinth, but we'll talk about them later. Fabio loading up to Optical now.
Yeah, that's the first level.
Yeah, that's the first level.
Most levels are going to start the same way as the next level here, where you will have this hallway. You actually start in a bedroom, but while the screen is back, you can actually move backwards and move to the side. Might as well use the time. Okay. So this level is built around the concept of optical illusions. As you can see, in a moment they're gonna grab a sign that they're gonna resize while walking, and then use that to escape that room. Always a close one for Ozmourn.
Ozmourn, yeah.
So we're gonna see a painting of a cube in a moment. They're gonna line it up, and that will actually create the cube.
This cube bring itself to life.
So they'll use this cube more than is intended, because you can jump while standing on an object and grab it and place it below you to make it larger. That way you can skip grabbing another cube.
Yeah, and here Fabio is going to perform a stair skip where he just places it so he does not have to cut one corner at the corner of the stairs right there.
No, neither of them went for the newer strat. So good placement.
Oh no!
The cube there.
Ozmourn fall
Oof.
in the stairs. That's unfortunate. Fabio's getting a good lead right now.
So Fabio's going to go into a room in a moment with a moon that they need to grab and then grab a door from. The moon actually moves with the player to give the illusion that it's really, really far away, which is a neat little thing.
Yeah. Fabio's gonna snipe the exit of the level and is gonna load into cubism in a bit. Ozmourn just entering the moon room, a little over 6 seconds behind, I guess. Seems like. No, more than 6. That was misjudged. Yeah.
So yeah, Fabio's going into cubism. Yeah, which has a lot of cubes, and is the first level that really messes with your expectations, in my opinion. Because there's only one cube that acts like you'd expect it to. And they're actually going to skip that cube because it's slightly faster to jump on that pole Fabio's going onto now and then just jumping up there. That skips one cube and it's a small time save.
Ultimate cube is boring. The normal one.
Like, I think it's a good map. It's super optimized. Like, I'm uncertain whether we're gonna see many new strats for it. We just had.
We haven't.
We just had. Oh, Fabio's going for the fast strat. Is Ozmourn gonna go for that with the wobbly cubes?
Let's see.
No.
No.
He's going for the simpler of the two, which is 0.2 seconds slower, but has a lower chance of failing.
Yeah, that's a safer strat. Yeah.
Right. So
the side cubes, Ozmourn is going to do differently because Ozmourn is running on the newest patch.
Yeah, true.
The game.
Which is sadly a small time loss, but not very big. So on slope surfaces, you move slower, and you'll actually see them jump when they're on slope surfaces generally, because that'll move them while they're in the air. They'll go back up to the normal speed that they have when walking on the ground. And Fabio's going into my favorite casual level, which is Blackout, which plays with perspective in a totally different way. Like, it's glitchlessly, it's basically just walking. Like,
yeah, there's no grabbing at all in the whole level.
In glitchless, there is one grab, but technically you could skip the grab. It's just 0.1 seconds slower not to do the grab.
Yeah. This is just a parkour level right there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There is closer to the end. We will see a maze. Well, I guess we won't see it. They'll be going into a maze with no light in it that they'll navigate. I think Ozmourn interestingly enough, uses a visual cue in the dark room. I don't know what Fabio uses for the dark maze.
I think Fabio also uses the visual cue.
No. I know some people use audio cues.
Yeah, but audio cues are a little hard for the race. I doubt Fabio's gonna go for that.
Yeah, let's see.
That will make a difference to Ozmourn's or Fabio's lead if Fabio uses the audio cues.
But yeah, as you can see, there's plenty of blood and stuff in this level. And that's why I like this level, because it plays with perspective in a different way.
I've seen people actually getting scared of this.
So Fabio's going into the blind maze now? Oh yeah, he's using a visual cue. You can see how it looks at the screen.
We all look at the screen like that in blind maze.
Everyone that uses that visual cue just mashes their face up into their screen.
It's 3 broken pixels. It's really hard to see.
Yeah. But yeah, in a moment, Fabio will be at the emergency generator to turn back on the lights for the level.
And we're gonna discover that all the blood was actually red paint, and it was all of us perception that it's a horror map or a horror level.
Perception is reality, as the game really likes to tell you.
All the time. And enjoy avocados.
Definitely
Fabio's looking at one. Fabio's on a really good lead right now.
Yeah, it's actually also a really good time for Blackout for both of them, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was.
Okay, let's see.
A clown.
Yes.
Yeah. So the
Do you
clown,
want to talk about clown?
Yeah, sure. So the only puzzle in Clone which is not related to cloning is the first puzzle, which is really weird. But all the other puzzles are a lot of cloning, and here Fabio's gonna spam click this door to get to this next part of the level. Just like that. And there's gonna be a really loud room that Fabio's gonna enter into. It's the alarm clock room, because you have to make a lot of alarm clocks. But Fabio skips, and that was a really good one by Fabio.
Yeah, also really good movement. Let's see Ozmourn how he does. He does the tilt. He sadly didn't get the slope.
The ramp.
But a quick recovery.
Fabio's in the most loved level. Clone.
Yeah, the red apples, everyone loves them. It's everyone gets stuck there on their casual playthrough.
And it's just one click.
Fabio missing the jump on clicking the apple, sadly. Ozmourn doing it as well.
Oh no.
Oof.
Doing it twice. That's enough.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Fabio is basically done with the puzzles in the level. So.
Yeah. There's a really good dialogue over here that we're gonna skip by Dr. Glenn Pierce. But it's an amazing dialogue.
Yeah.
Luck
yeah,
good,
it's
guys.
all
Luck good.
Yeah. With science cutting edge. So they will be going into the level called Dollhouse, which is a very beloved level for speedrunners, because in this level you resize portals that you go into, which means you end up resizing yourself. The smaller you are, the slower you walk. And obviously you don't want to walk slowly, so you want the portal to be as small as possible, so you come out big. But you also don't want to be too big, so you can't, progress. So it's a very annoying balance between the two things.
Yeah. There's a lot of basically the whole race might be dictated by this level if anyone messes up.
Yeah, as we can see with Fabio shaking his head, he could have been slightly larger.
Yeah.
And yeah, second time was too small. Let's see with Ozmourn here. Ozmourn looks like he had a good resize. Yeah. Yeah, Ozmourn had a really good resize. That could earn him a small amount of time getting back.
And the radio skip, the most loved skip.
Yes.
Of the whole speedrunning community.
Saving 0.1 seconds. Like I give all the good strats for the community, all those 0.1 time saves that I steal from other runners and just share with the community.
Yeah. Fabio really quick with the window. Love to see it.
Ozmourn even quick, but Ozmourn came in smaller.
Yeah. But it was a quick window though.
True.
Sure.
So as we can see, they're now at a bounty castle, and that is probably the most hated of all the things in Dollhouse for new runners, because it can be really hard resizing it properly, because you need it to be small enough that you can climb up onto it, but big enough that you can walk through the door.
Yeah, and it's a really, really small bracket of the size that you can be to pull that off at the start, but you grab onto it eventually.
Okay. And Ozmourn's streams. Okay, he's back.
Yeah. There was a little bit of lag though.
So now they're going into the level called Labyrinth, or generally known as Lab. We'll see them do a bit of parkour. That's because originally we thought this was just a pure auto-scroller, which it was in the release version. But what happens in this level is there's a long string of audio, and when you hear the final part of the audio, you'll teleport. But there are multiple triggers now for the audio, and you can skip over 3 of them, but only 2 of them saves time. That's why you saw them like parkour in the beginning and using the can to jump over the second one.
Okay, they both got both of them, I believe. Yeah.
Yeah, it seems like
both got both of them. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's perfect.
So now they're going to set up for like their first teleport here. So their horizontal view angle will change with the teleport, but the vertical one won't. So you can line up perfectly to click that clock because you're looking at the correct direction. And they're gonna do this teleport a few times.
3 times.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oof, Fabio missed the clock.
Saves a bit of time for Ozmourn. Coming back.
So let's see how they do with the so-called frame perfect trick. Oh, Fabio did not get the correct size on it. And you could see he is not pleased with that.
Yeah.
Ozmourn did get a perfect frame. So.
They're just one hallway behind Ozmourn now.
Yeah, but we have to take load times into consideration. So there is a bit more time between them. I think.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah. I think Fabio's had slightly faster loads. So the loading screens are randomized, and some of them take longer than others. So even if the computers were exactly the same, you'd have like a random factor there, which is kind of why we really want to remove load times. And the in-game timer is nice enough to actually do that.
I found this screen is frozen for a moment.
Yeah. So we'll look at Ozmourn going into one of the other hated puzzles where you have to look the opposite direction of where you want to go, and you want to follow the sign. And Ozmourn having an issue with going down the wrong hallway, just as he doubled on the stream.
Yeah,
he looks like he's in shock.
And missing that is a little shocking, because you want to do that fast and you want to turn as little as possible.
Yeah.
While not messing it up, so.
So he's going to do a bit of parkour here, skipping placing the block, because when you look back after getting up on the second floor, you'll actually look. The cube will actually teleport away. So you'd have to waste a bit of time if you do it the other way.
I hate the change in the chest painting room, where now it's just an object, it's just a chess piece, it's not a painting anymore.
Oh,
they updated
they changed that?
Yeah, they did. It's in the newest update.
Okay.
It just sticks to the wall if you put it on the wall. No fun, but I guess they wanted to do that.
So you can activate the button with it. Oh, well, we should probably explain that Ozmourn just got into a parking lot where he has to activate 4 walls. And he does that by going close enough to them. That will spawn a building in the middle with an alarm clock. The alarm clock is the end of level trigger. And you can click the alarm from any distance. That's why you want to go in that diagonal that he went.
Fabio has disconnected.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh. So Ozmourn just picked up the building he was inside, walked through the door into the building he was inside, and put the building he was inside into the door itself, creating a paradox. So now the world is collapsing.
The dream, actually.
Yeah, true. So this level is a lot of walking. It's
yeah.
What, 3 minutes of walking?
I'm sorry, but should I pause?
Yeah. Should we pause? Mr. Dano?
Oh.
Okay. I kind of feels cheap that I won by default, but it's it's what it is.
I'll keep going. Lose by default.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah, just forfeit.
Let's finish the run. This is actually a really good level. So.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay. So a little bit of technical difficulties. Fabio does not have electricity and hence cannot connect to the race anymore. So it's just a solo white space for now. Flippy?
Did you see what time he came in with, by the way? Just curious what time he can get. Okay, so he just did a reset which changes his size ever so slightly, which going through the rest of the level will result in like 2.5 seconds of time save. Just because you're slightly smaller than your standard size, and you'll come back at your standard size, and that will just it's weird.
I think they messed up with the portals, but they didn't fix it in the update, which is... It's okay. It's known, probably.
I assume they know a lot of the issues that are in the game, but I don't know for certain. Ooh, and he jumps the fighting cabinet.
No,
not everyone does that.
Yeah.
Those small time saves. I approve.
But it's also really easy to get a ledge grab on and lose time.
Yeah, true. But that's always the danger of going with time saves. Like, all the small time saves add up if you get them.
Yeah, they do. But also ledge grabs add up if you get them.
True. So Ozmourn just grabbed the window he walked through to get through a door, and now he's going to move towards this light switch.
Just like everyday life.
when he clicks that, he will teleport, look into a black wall, and his mouse cursor will be removed, giving the illusion that the game or level is done. But when he turns, he'll get back his mouse cursor. Oof.
But in case he does not turn and just keep going back, you actually sometimes lose the cursor and you have to do the rest of the run without any cursor.
You can, if you reset to checkpoint, you will actually get it back. So one of the places you could do it is right here.
Right here.
You wouldn't really lose a lot of time, and it's just way better to have your cursor for the upcoming tricks.
Yeah.
So in a moment we'll see a chessboard. And
Ozmourn with the new strat that was being discussed.
So the chessboard here, the squares are only physical if there's an object on them. Otherwise, you'll just fall through.
Yeah, just like chess, piece hold the value of the square they are on.
Yeah.
Now here's the cheese skip. Ozmourn is going to grab this block and put it up so it begins, and does the jump resize to get to the door.
And if he just hits but doesn't get in, he loads a checkpoint and he can just reset to checkpoint.
And that's a really helpful checkpoint over there.
Yeah, it's really nice. There's actually a category where it's mandatory, basically.
Jumpless.
Yeah, that's jumpless.
Yeah.
The absolute best category. But yeah, coming up, Ozmourn will start falling into a pit. That takes 23 seconds. When he gets to the bottom of it, it's the end of level trigger. On the other side of the load screen, there'll be an alarm clock. As soon as he clicks that, the run's over.
Yeah, the retrospect being the most important level in the whole game.
Yes, it is known for its 1 minute time saves. So,
does Ozmourn get sub 1 on the retro?
And
time. No, he did it.
Yep, time.
That was great run.
That was a 240. Yeah, 245.8 was the final time.
Yeah.
Those are not bad for a race.
It wasn't. If only Fabio power. I think Fabio was on pace for like a 22x though. He would have gotten. Yeah. He would have beat me like 20 seconds.
Yeah. He was a fair bit ahead.
Yeah.
He was a lot ahead. Yeah. That was a really good run, Ozmourn.
Thank you. I hate that I messed up the lab thing because like my game started to lag and the frame started to drop, and for whatever reason, like I turned left and then right, but like the game only thought that I turned right, and so I ended up triggering like the door on the other side, which sucks. But you know, it is what it is. I'm just like I'm more upset that like Fabio didn't get to finish the race.
Yeah, that's super sad. Sadly, like electrical failures are outside our control.
Yeah, it is what it is, though. I'm just gonna give this dub to Fabio though, because he definitely would have beaten me if he had kept going. So
true. There isn't much time loss after auto skips, I believe.
No, I mean, unless he messed up chest strat, which I doubt he would.
It happens, though.
It does happen.
It can happen in a race.
Oh, yeah. I remember one specific race where that definitely didn't happen.
I had a race that I lost to Ozmourn with 0.2 seconds because I actually fell through the chessboard at the end of white space.
Yeah. But, yeah. That's Superliminal Glitchless. Thanks for having us, Speedruns.
Yeah, thank you for having us.
Thank you for having us. Thank you so much.
Yeah. If you want to join, go to speedrun.com, look up Superliminal, join the Discord, play this game. Console, it's on like any console, and PC as well. So yeah, just join. And we just got a new multiplayer update, so we're having a lot of fun with that in the server. If you want to join us,
it's also it's on 50% off on Steam right now as part of its anniversary / multiplayer patch.
Yes, exactly.
There's only 1 week left for that sale, by the way. So lose your wallets, come on.
But yeah, that's Superliminal Glitchless. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.